rough 2025 when it comes down to sneakers. With that being said, 2025 had the best release of sneakers I've seen ever since I've been collecting sneakers. I mean, it been hitting bangers after bangers after bangers, hit after hit. And I'm talking all brands, Nike, Adidas, New Balance. They all swung for the fences this year. I don't know what it is about 2025, but they did an awesome job when it come down to sneaker releases. And I know going to 2026, they ain't stopping. We got some dope releases coming out this year in 2026, and possibly a hidden banger that's on the rise that I've been told. So stay tuned for that. But if you like sneaker content and reviews and honest reviews, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And I keep you up to date on the latest sneaker news, sneaker releases, and pretty much how to get sneakers for retail and whether a shoe will go on sale or not. So with that being said, let's get into this video. Oh, by the way, before I get started, this is my opinion of top 10 sneakers of the year. This is my review of my top 10 sneakers that I purchased this year. And I know we live in a world today where opinions are not valued. So if you have a different opinion on my top 10, beat up in the comments and let's discuss how your top 10, you tell me why your top 10 is your top 10 so we can have a discussion. There's no right or wrong answer. This is just my opinion. That's why I like the value of sneakers, because everybody have a difference of opinion. With that being said, let's go to my 10th best shoe of 2025, which is, you see the box? It is the Jordan 1 Chicago till LA by Union. What I like about this shoe, the reason why this shoe is in my top 10 is because of the colorway. You have a Chicago colorway, which is the best Jordan 1. The Jordan 1 Chicago is the best sneaker ever made, best sneaker ever created. So that's why I'm being biased. And it has the Chicago 1 shadow pretty much on the top. Basically, they put two shoes in one. So that's what Union, and got the Union LA tab. Now, Union this year is coming out with a fragment, I think with like 4 pairs. And I think that some of those will be pretty easy to come by on the Union website. But I think that the other pair, the white and black ones, might be hard. So stay tuned. Might get a review on that. But the Union Chicago Shadows, this is my 10th best shoe of the year. And again, I don't do no editing. I do my stuff live, straight from the head. So maybe I get better with editing, but I just feel like if you're a sneakerhead, you should know pretty much anything that comes. Like when it comes down to your stuff, you shouldn't have to be edited. But to each his own. Coming in at number 9, you see the box? Let's see what the number 9 shoe is. The number 9 shoe, in my opinion, is the Navy Nike SB4. Now, why did I pick this shoe at number 9 is because simple. You have a SB, which is a Nike Dunk, and you mix that with one of the best Jordan silhouettes together, and they pretty much, if those two had a baby, it'll be this shoe. So you have a pretty much a basketball sneaker and a skateboarding shoe into one. And when it comes to collabs, a collab's always going to be a top 10 for me. So this is the number 9 sneaker of the year. And I think I did a review on this early in this year. And no, these are not better than the Pine Greens. The Pine Green SBs are the best ones, hands down. But this is still a good sneaker. So that got number 9 in my opinion. Coming in at number 8, excuse me. Here's the box. Bike Air. So anybody knows, what that Bike Air stands for. It's the Jordan 1 Low, Nigel Sylvester, better with time. The reason why I have this shoe in my top 10 is because of the detail. Nigel Sylvester, every time he put out a collab with Jordan Brand, he always have a story to tell. And with this one, they just love bikes. So look at the age. Well, you can see the age midsole, the distressed bottom, and the scuff marks pretty much on the sneaker from when you go skateboarding or riding your bike, whatever. But I love this sneaker. And I'm not a fan of lows, but it's just something about this sneaker in particular that draw me. And lows don't, I'm not a Lowe's fan, but this made my top 10 a sneaker of the year. Coming in at number 7. You see the box. Everybody should know what that is. The Jordan 4 white cement. Now, this is an OG colorway. And what I like about this sneaker is because, of course, you know Michael Jordan wore this sneaker on court. And they say they got it to the OG specs, which to me, the OG colorway is going to make a top 10. Regardless of the fact if it's a GR or not. This is still one of the best Jordan 4s that ever came out. And I think that Jordan 4s now are the new wave. Jordan 1s is trending down. It seems like the 4s now are the go-to sneaker now. And why not with one of the best Jordan 4 colorways of all time? I still think the Jordan 4 Breads is the best of all time, but this is one of the best. So yes, that's why this sneaker is in my top 10. So 7. Coming in at number 6. See the box? You should know what that box is. Booyah. Jesus. Jordan 5 Black Metallic Reimagined. This shoe is an OG colorway. Of course, Michael Jordan wore this on the court. Not only that, to me, this is the best Jordan 5 ever created. Easily. Now, I ain't gonna say easily because the Fire Reds are like that. But matter of fact, the Fives came out with a bunch of good colorways. They came out with these, the Fire Reds, the Grapes. They came up with the 20th anniversary. They also came out with a weight pairs, the pink bubblegum and the blue. But I didn't put those in my top 10, but because I feel like the best original of a certain colorway, of a certain silhouette. And to me, this is the best Jordan 5 of all time. If you don't agree with me, beat up in the comments. Let me know what is your best Jordan 5. Coming in, well, I think we're down to the last 5. Yep, top 5. So coming in at number 5. Yep, 5. See the box. Now, I'm a little biased. Because Kobe Bryant is my second favorite basketball player that I've seen take the court. But when you have the second best player of all time mixed with my point guard for the New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, onto the top Kobe Bryant shoe, the Kobe 6, to me, this is the second best Kobe that came out in the past. Kobe 6. I still think these are better than the camos. I think these are better than reverse Grinches. Not the original, the reverse one with the red. But the Dodgers are close. But I still think this is one of the best Kobe Sixes created. That's just me personally, and I love this sneaker. The Jalen Brunson Kobe Six is my top 5 sneaker, top 10, ranked at number 5 of 2025. Plus, if you own Kobe Sixes, let me know what is your favorite Kobe Six. Mine still is the Grinch. The Grinch is always gonna be number 1 to me, but I think these is number 2 of all time Kobe Sixes. All right, coming in at number 4, 20th anniversary box. I don't know why would they put this in a Jordan 13 box, but hey, Jordan Brand has their favorite. They have their own little way. And we have the Nike 4 Undefeated. The Nike 4 Undefeated, long story short, came out. I can't remember the year that it came out. But when these came out, these were super, super, super limited. Pretty much nobody really had their hands on. And I think Jordan Brand said, hey, I guess 2025, all the dope sneakers that's coming back out that nobody never had hands on. So they went ahead and said, boom, boom, here y'all go. This is it could have went a little bit lower, but I think the next 3 shoes are better than this one. But yes, this is my top 4. This is my 4th best sneaker of 2025. All right, all right. Coming in at number 3, Nike box. That print should have pretty much gave it away. Coming in at number 3 is the Foamposite Galaxy. I mean, if you know, you know. Real sneakerheads, y'all know what this shoe means to us. Even Foamposite collectors. To me, this was the sneaker that paved the way. I remember when this shoe first came out, I waited in line for them, and I think it was at a Foot Locker, and they came to the door and said we only had 7 pairs, and I never owned it, and I wasn't gonna pay no resale for it. But Nike brand said, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and re-release this sneaker, and they did. I went on ahead and copped it. I'm so glad that I copped it. And matter of fact, Foamposite did good this year. The Foamposite came out with these, the pearls, and the pine greens, which I do own, but I just think that this colorway. Now, some people will say that the pearls was the wave that started Foamposites, but in my opinion, I think it's these. So let me know which pair of Foamposites did y'all purchase this year, or if y'all think what y'all purchased better than the Galaxies. Let me know. All right, coming in at number 2. Now, if we was doing a video of the best boxes of 2025, easily best packaging of 2025. It's not even close. Lord. Here we go. The Nigel Sylvester 5. Excuse me. The Nigel Sylvester 4, brick by brick. A lot of people don't like this sneaker. I do because the story tell behind it. Nigel, I mean, with his collabs this year, he batted 1,000. I also reviewed the Lowe's Better with Time. That's in my top 10, and this is the second best shoe of the year. The Jordan 4 Nigel Sylvester, brick by brick. I mean, Jordan 4s, they made a lot of good Jordan 4s this year. I couldn't put the Black Cats on here because I don't think the Black Cats are better than any of these 4s that I got out here. I know some of y'all think the Black Cats are, but I'm sorry, the Black Cats to me is not an OG colorway, and it gets no nods with me. I mean, it's a good sneaker. Oh, I mean, it's a good sneaker, but I think that the ones I have for the 4s, yeah, I think these are a little better. But let me know. Do y'all think that the Black Cat 4s is a top 10 sneaker of the year? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. All right. The grand finale. The number one sneaker of the year. My number one sneaker of the year. So you should know what that is. Lord Jesus. When I see this shoe, I smile. The Air Jordan 1 High 85 Bread. Jesus Christ. Boy, let me tell you. I said that the Jordan 1 Chicago was the greatest shoe ever created. To me, when you have the greatest shoe ever created in the Jordan 1 Chicago and you flipped it and add a bread colorway to it, I mean, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong with it. And these right here, man, it's a true classic. Now, I didn't like the way that Jordan Brand handled the release where certain retailers got them and you couldn't even get them on the sneakers app, which is, to me, is mind-boggling. But I went on ahead and I got them. I got them for retail, and every time I see this shoe, it just makes me smile. I'm really leaning about making this shoe my second best shoe of all time. That's still up for debate, but yes, in my opinion, the Jordan 1 High 85 is the sneaker of the year, in my opinion. So, with that being said, I appreciate everybody for coming in, rocking with me on this New Year's Day. And I hope everybody be safe. Enjoy your New Year's. Bring your New Year in strong. Be healthy. You know, just be careful. Look out for yourself and each other. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? I'm out.